At this point, we've all heard Kobe story after Kobe story, testifying about his commitment, dedication, and relentlessness. And today, I'm bringing you yet another example of that.
All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you all are having a good day so far. It's been a while since I checked in on my buddy Johnny Arnett here, and this is a Kobe video that popped up, and it's called "The Game Is Why Kobe Was Different." Not the game, this game. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know what this is referring to, but I think there's a lot of examples we could all think of that just show why Kobe was absolutely different. Depending on the angle, I mean, for me, one of them was definitely the footage that we saw of him dislocating his thumb, going to the sidelines, getting it popped back in, never missing a beat, never getting subbed out, never going to the locker room, just going right back into the game. Things like that are very Bird-esque to me, where it's just like, that's old school stuff you'd see in the 80s, and we were seeing that in the 2000s, and that was pretty cool to see from Kobe. But I'm sure you guys can think of some other cool ones before the video starts of just crazy things that Kobe did that just proved that he had a different will to win than the average basketball player out there. Hell, I'd love to see a player like him in today's game that's just cares about nothing but winning. Anyways, everybody, as I always do, I'm going to link the original Johnny Arnett video down below in the description. If you haven't checked out his channel, you probably will after this video, because it's probably going to be another banger. But yeah, links down there if you want to check out the channel. Highly suggest it. Everybody else, please leave this video a like. Helps out a ton, and I appreciate you all. And get geared up for the best YouTube intro in the basketball market. I don't know why I could watch that fadeaway all day. That's like the best fadeaway ever that he caught.
Around the time that Kobe retired, I remember many people calling him the last of a dying breed.
Yeah.
That's because in today's modern
There it
NBA,
is.
guys don't play through
There it
injuries
is.
quite like they used to. Many superstar players spend their free time podcasting or streaming, while the Mamba regularly sacrificed sleep to get every additional moment in the gym that he possibly could. In today's era, it's difficult to get guys to give even 80% effort in an all-star game or even regular season games. And oftentimes,
80% in an all-star game, Johnny. We'd applaud 80%. They're giving about 20% right now, especially last year. I hope this changes.
they're not even present in the first place because they chose to, quote, load manage.
Yep.
Then there's Kobe Bryant. Even from the moment he came into the league as a teenager, he valued hard work and had a level of competitiveness that none of his peers could match. At this point, we've all heard Kobe story after Kobe story, testifying about his commitment, dedication, and relentlessness. And today, I'm bringing you yet another example of that.
Or as Michael Jordan said, he has the same curse that I have.
But this one is basically never talked about. So let me give you the context. The date is October 20th, 2001. The Lakers are currently the defending back-to-back NBA champions.
Okay.
And to say that they were dominating the rest of the league would be a gargantuan understatement. The Lakers were coming off of an NBA championship run where they had won 23 out of their last 24 games,
Good God.
including a 15-1 postseason run, where they swept through an incredibly stacked
Oh my
Western
God.
Conference
I'm sorry. Just look at this bully ball here.
run, where they swept through an
Boom.
incredibly stacked Western Conference. This postseason performance put the 0-1 Lakers in the conversation of the greatest team in NBA history.
For sure
So
they
in
were.
a sense, they had nothing left to prove, because they had already proved it all.
I mean, it's not just because I'm from Phoenix, I think, but I was rooting against them so hard because I felt like this was just unfair. And it's not like it was a super team built. It was, all they did was trade for Shaq. They drafted Kobe. and everything else was pretty organic over there in LA. So it's not like I can't curse them for cheating, but at the same time, it was like, dude, this team is it's just unfair. They were just steamrolling everybody in the league at that time.
Anyone could look at this situation and expect the Lakers to have a championship hangover. After dominating the entire league with the greatest postseason run ever, it wouldn't be surprising to see them start the 0-1-02 season looking lethargic, content, and uninterested. And you would especially expect that to be the case in the NBA preseason.
Preseason, I expect Shaq to okay, this is after the first championship, so totally out of shape. And in the preseason, I doubt he cared at all. Kobe was on the rise, and I know Kobe was working out all summer. So I think I know where you're going with this one, Johnny. I think he's about to bust some ass. That's what I think. Because he's out there to prove himself. It doesn't matter if it's practice or preseason or regular season or whatever the hell it is. Kobe was really, really ready to prove himself this season. Let's see what happens.
Where the games are literally meaningless to a team's championship chances, and where the statistics and final scores are not even officially tracked because of just how insignificant they are. So now that we know the context, let's bring our attention back to the game at hand. The Lakers were taking on their rivals, the Sacramento Kings, and it was just a preseason game 10 days before the season was set to officially begin. Although the Lakers were technically considered as the home team for this exhibition game, they were not actually playing in Staples Center, Los Angeles, but rather it was in Las Vegas, Nevada. In this type of situation, many star players wouldn't participate in this game at all, and if they did, they wouldn't be on the court during crunch time.
Yeah, for sure.
But again, then there's Kobe Bryant. He had a decent start to the game as he was in rhythm and had about 10 points through the first half, in just a one-possession game. Into the third quarter, and Bryant is still playing with a tremendous amount of intensity, as he was scoring, distributing, and was extremely aggressive on the boards.
Hold up.
Into the
Oh, I see. Okay. I was wondering, because this seemed like such a bad pass by Bibby.
third quarter,
That was just a good read by Kobe.
distributing, and was extremely aggressive
Bibby
on
got
the
ran over.
boards.
Okay.
Throughout the third and much of the fourth quarter, Kobe spent a lot of time on the bench, and that's when Sacramento's lead blossomed. It's now late in the fourth quarter, and Shaq is done for the night, but Kobe finds himself still out there on the court, trailing by 15 points with just over 3 minutes left in this inconsequential ballgame.
All right. Yep. This'll do it. So he's down by 13 with 3 minutes left. Yeah, okay. Normal regular season game. Take out all the starters, rest them, make sure they don't get injured. This game's lost. Let's see what happens.
Kobe's solid defense helped force the turnover that led to his breakaway dunk. On the next possession, Kobe gets the rebound off the Kings' missed jumper, and then he takes it to the other end and buries a three, which cuts the lead down to 10. Sacramento then scores on the other end. And then, back on the Lakers' side, Kobe fakes out Doug Christie to create space for yet another three-point jumper. The Lakers fans in the crowd are loving it, as they are certainly getting more than what they paid for in this preseason matchup. A couple possessions later, there's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Lakers are down by 9 points, and Kobe is playing relentless full-court defense, trying to keep their hopes alive. He then forces Peja Stojakovic into a turnover, which I think the refs called as either a travel or a double dribble.
Wait.
Into a turnover, which I think the refs called as either a travel or a double dribble.
Yeah, I can't really tell
The
there.
faces on the Kings bench look utterly confused, as they're probably wondering why Kobe wants this so damn much. While just
yeah. It's like the stories we hear about MJ. You have those moments where it's like, man, there's something wrong with this dude.
about every other player would have phoned it in by now, looking forward to a night on the town in Vegas, this is the Mamba. Drenched in sweat, giving it his all, trying to win a meaningless preseason game simply because this is who he is, and this is what he does.
Yep.
With the ball back to Los Angeles, Kobe then does this.
Forwards start playing 36 to 38 minutes. 51 seconds.
Bang.
Kobe Bryant hits the three.
All right, so they're down by 6.
He's playing like it counts. 105.99, and he has 27.
This third straight
Shaq is sitting at this point, huh?
clutch three-pointer gave him a total of 27 points on the evening. It was a 6-point game, but then Sacramento scored again, extending the lead to 8. Then Kobe proceeds to bring the ball up.
Allen, Jason Kidd.
Hey, real quick. I mean, I understand Kobe's mindset. They're expecting to see Sacramento deep into playoffs. So every win matters leading up into that series. These things are going to, if Kobe comes back and does this, this is going to get stuck in Sacramento's head. Even if the Lakers lose this game, it's going to be in Sacramento's head that, man, this guy's relentless. He won't quit, so we got to destroy them and bury them, or else he's just going to keep coming. I understand that because it's a psychological game.
You say
but Kobe's just
Kobe
crazy with this.
I know we're missing some other guys. Look at this.
Bang.
Are you kidding?
All right.
For Bryant.
Down by 5.
He's 2 steps behind the three-point line. And he's making it look like about an 8-foot jump shooting drill.
Crosses up Doug Christie and buries yet another huge three-point shot, giving him 30 points on the night. There's about 30 seconds left in the game, and the Lakers are down by 5 when this incredible thing happens. The Lakers supporting cast doesn't foul the ball carrier in the back court, to which then Kobe has to intentionally foul in the front court. Everyone else has basically succumbed to defeat, while the Mamba is visibly frustrated at his teammates for not fouling earlier in the possession. I gotta be honest, as a lifelong Lakers fan, it's very rare that I don't know who a Lakers player is.
Yeah, who was that guy?
But I must admit, I have no idea who the hell this is talking to Kobe. If you look really close...
Who the fuck is that guy? I was thinking the same thing. I don't know who he is, and considering this is the preseason, he probably didn't make the cut. I want to point out that I love that Phil Jackson is the type of coach that Kobe and the backups were the ones who brought the team back into the game, and he's not going to sub into starters now. He's like, nope, I'm going to leave these guys on the court. These guys are the ones doing the job.
Closely, though, you can read their lips on their interaction. Generic create a player says, "Hey bro, relax. It's just the preseason." To which Kobe responds, "Hey bro, you're not going to be on the team tomorrow."
Yeah, and I think he wasn't. Oh, shoot. Good lip reading, man. Good lip reading. Yeah, I think this is probably why. Because this guy should be fighting for a roster spot right now. He shouldn't be out there telling one of the stars, "Hey, dude, take it easy." No, man. No, it goes the other way. You work hard. You work hard to get to where he's at. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him play in the NBA. I want to know who he is.
Ultimately, the deficit was too much, and the Lakers did end up losing the game.
That's okay.
That meant absolutely nothing to their eventual third straight championship run. Now you might be looking at this topic, wondering why this worthless preseason game was even worth a video.
I think it's cool.
That is exactly my point.
What is that on the ball? Looks like the ball has like a big old pimple.
To almost all of us, this is just a meaningless preseason affair. But to Kobe, this was a match worth giving it his all.
That was a statement.
And he held his teammates to that same standard. To me, there is no greater example of what made Kobe so special than the fact that as a 2-time champion with nothing to prove, he treated a preseason game in Vegas like it was a Game 7 of the NBA Finals, and as if he was yet to win a ring. So what do you guys think? What is your favorite moment of Kobe Bryant's career? I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching as always. Make sure to like and subscribe for more basketball content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Man, that was cool. That's cool. Yeah, if not for this video, I would have never known about that story. And it's cool. I feel very privileged. Like, every day I get to sit here and I'm learning something new about basketball every single day. and it's so fun because I get to like do it with you guys, and we all get to learn at the same time, and it's a cool thing. I never imagined something like this, but okay, for Kobe, there are guys like Kobe and MJ, and I'll just stick with those two for now because those are the ones I know for sure. Dude, they were doing this in practice too. Every single day in practice, they're playing as though it's a game 7 in the NBA Finals. Like, they're out there to prove themselves and to never get content. And I think that's just why they're so great, and why at any point when they needed to, they can turn it on. I assume Larry Bird was the same kind of cat in practice, because whenever he needed to turn it up, it was just a snap of a finger and he turned it up. But yeah, as much as I like this story, it doesn't surprise me when it comes to Kobe, because this is just who he was, man. Anytime there's a basketball, it doesn't matter who's out there. He's out there to prove that he's the best. And in this one was even more so a statement, because, the Lakers knew they were going to be facing up against the Sacramento Kings in the playoffs. Sacramento was no joke at all. And this kind of made a statement to them, like, never relax, never be content around the Lakers, because we're going to keep coming. And I just think it's really cool, because we talk about like athleticism and fundamentals and all this basketball lingo. The psychological part of the game is a huge thing. You know how like everybody says they couldn't sleep before they had to play Jordan. They were afraid of getting humiliated. All of these things, it's all psychological. It messes with your head. So it gets you to start second guessing yourself, overthinking things. You're not getting enough rest before the game because of it. And you better believe when it came to the Lakers, people were doing that too the night before, knowing that they have to guard Kobe, and this guy just won't stop. So you're not out partying, you're not out drinking, you're trying to sleep, but you're probably not getting enough rest. The psychological part of the game, I think, is something that, I think it's lacking in today's game, because we don't have, they can't even talk trash to each other or anything. So I think the psychological part of the game is kind of worn thin now. It's not really existent. Anyways, though, I'm going off on a tangent here. But yeah, it just reminds me of classic Mike Tyson. This is the last thing I'll say before I end this one. Mike Tyson, before the fight, after the two fighters got announced and they're in the ring and waiting for the referee to basically announce the rules and then say, let's have a clean fight, all that stuff. Mike Tyson would just stare right in the eyes with a dead serious look to his opponent. And if his opponent looked down, he already knew, I got him. This guy's gonna die. And I noticed a lot of people, even if they did match eyes with Mike Tyson, you could see the fear in their face and in their eyes. So something so simple like that, a stare down, can be enough to get in your opponent's head. And that's why it sucks nowadays that in basketball you can't even stare down your opponent. Like, come on, you get a technical foul for that? Come on, man. We got to stop that. Psychology is a huge part of sports. Anyways, I'm out of here with my nerd psychology talk. Johnny Arnett, fantastic video if you happen to catch this. Another great one from you. Never would have known about this. Everybody go check out Johnny's channel if you haven't yet. I think it's fantastic. Thank you all very much for watching. Click like if you haven't done so yet. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this, and I'll see you later for the After Dark. Peace out, everybody.